let's try that again. So, anybody want to take a guess at where I'm not? I'll tell you, we're not in Coltran anymore. Somewhat temporary situation. I got bored yesterday and decided I wanted to, well, I'd actually been considering that the southern part of the empire is actually a little sparsely decorated compared to the, well, particularly compared to the west, but also compared to the north. And yeah, I'm here to partly address that. We are actually sat on an island, as you can see. It's just a fort house type thing. Nothing really too elaborate. Nearly finished. Need to do the roof. Probably get to that at some point, but time's a wasting. So I need to show you, excuse me, show you some of what I got up to in Coltran for the last few days. Now we are actually still within the empire, obviously. As I said, I'm looking to expand the southern reaches, so come all the way out here, and there we go. That's what I've been looking for. It's Tridenton, part of the metropolis of Rand Solo. It carries on all the way to the what? Direction is that? East, to the east. Do you know what? I might have to build something on here. Perhaps a little too close to Tridenton. I'd like separate builds that are supposed to be distinct from anything else. I do like to separate them out so that they're not in range of each other. So where am I going? Yeah, while I was flying down this way, I kind of got a hankering. I would like to do something about the necropolis. It's not actually finished. I basically kind of lost the plot when I was building out this way. Tried to change things up a little bit by building this sort of port dock area, which was coming along fine, but I don't know, I just lost it completely and decided I was done here. So, and I never come back, obviously, so I've never come back, rather. I would like to address that at some point. I would also like to do something about this freaking poor lighting. I don't know what it is. It's like the lighting map gets bugged, and if you can find a way to get light into the whole area and cancel it all out, I'm sure you can remove it. It's just there seems to be a trick to doing it that I have been unable to replicate so far. So yeah, this is the Ixol. Yeah. I suppose the Ixol's probably divided into sections. This is Lambton, so this would be the Iglam. Weird name. A lot of unexplored territory out here. It's one of the reasons I want to expand the builds. I really want to, you know, I really want to, well, I want to bring more life to the Empire. At the moment there's a lot of really big builds for the most part, very sparsely spread, and there's a lot of terrain simply has nothing in it that is within the Empire still. And although I'm not looking to go digging underground in every single little hole that I find. It would be nice if just a little bit more thorough, a little more detail to the Empire, I think, rather than just all these things stuck all over the place. So I'm actually coming up on Hustle. I want to decided not to bother doing anything on there. And you can see this is a piece of odd map corruption. What actually happened here is that the chunk itself was this has happened in other locations. One while I was actually building, like streaming. For some reason, the sand chunk that was here bugged out and was presumably erased from the file, and the game simply replaced it with a new chunk based on the current seed, which is why it looks completely different. So here we are at Hustle. And we cleared out this river a while ago, just to make it possible to get through. But I don't know what it is with sheep and frickin' Minecraft's animals have some really strange behavior. Like, you leave them alone long enough, they will find either a way up to the highest point or way down to the lowest point, or they'll move out into the middle of the ocean and sit there bobbing. Okay. Now, I'm expecting to cut across the Igwe somewhere along this line. Now, this is proper map corruption. This is where part of the air map was simply not explored. And then, after a seed change, of which there has been numerous on this server, somebody, well, myself, was basically come along afterwards and exposed a different type of terrain. And it's almost always water. I don't know what the deal is with that. Maybe it's just a high chance that it can always be water, but yeah, so many of these places now have these gaps with these inland lakes, which in some cases I've tried to dress up, do something about. I must be coming up on Curum. There we go. So, yeah, obviously Kiram, so we're coming up on, do you know, I'm not actually sure if I named this. I mean, it's sort of just part of Coltran, but I think it should have its own name since it's separate from the rest of it. I don't remember what was actually done the last time I streamed, 3 or 4 days ago. I really need to catch the stream up to date so that the day before, like before I start streaming today, I should be in a position where I edit the previous video so I know where I was at. But here we are back in Coltran. What I've been doing, you can see the road here has been extended. And I have built a little mining community. Bang. Didn't mean to do that. So yeah, ravine here. Implication of an elevator shaft rather than any way to get down by hand. I probably need to do something about that. Comes all the way down here, obviously, into the ravine. I don't really know what's down here. Bits and pieces, obviously, probably. Yeah, just some facility. Road stops here, but actually is meant to, looks like I put down some markers for it. Okay, through here, and, oh, there we go, bridge. And then the same again, the road will continue up through here. As you can see, the other bridge is also in place now. And here we are, back on the Igwe. Not too far back that way is the Wildway Abbey, and this way will take you back to Kiram. So I made some steps forward. in my overall plan for connecting this region together. There's obviously still more to do. I do want to put up some additional structures here. I'm not sure what or where. The only thing that really is clear is somewhere over here. Oh yeah, this structure over here. It's a little close to the city now. Can't be helped. The city was expanded well beyond what I originally had in mind. But yeah, so that brings me up to date. So I'll cut it off on the YouTube portion and see if I can get some actual work done.